Fraction. All of you write down the main topic. Lesson number 10. Fractions. Right. What are the things you studied in previous grade about fractions? You studied the format of the fraction, no? How we can write the fraction. What are the parts of the fractions? Right. There are two parts, denominator and a numerator. Also, you studied how you can read a fraction correctly. Right. Then also you studied what are the types of fractions. Right. Then also you studied early about addition and subtraction about the fractions. No, little bit you studied in grade 6 class. So first I'm going to revise quickly, right? Within 15 minutes, I'm going to revise quickly about the fraction, right? Then we can go to discuss our new part of this fraction lesson for grade 7, right? This is the normal fraction writing method, right? I told you there are two parts of a fraction, no? This lower value, what's the name of the lower value of a fraction? It is the
Denominator.
denominator, right? It is the denominator. What is the upper part of the fraction? It is the numerator. It is the numerator, right? There are several methods you can read this fraction. Mostly we use which method? 5 over 9. Also, we can use 5 upon 9, but mostly we use this method 5 over 9. Right. Can you tell me what is this fraction? What is this one?
3 over 8.
3 over 8.
3 over 8.
What is the numerator? What is the numerator?
3.
Numerator is 3.
3.
What is the denominator? Denominator is 8.
8.
Right. Let's go to discuss another one example. What is the numerator?
7. 7.
7. What is the denominator?
12.
12. How you can read this one?
7 to the power 7 over
7 over 12. Right? 7 over 12. Right? It is the normal reading method of a fraction. Okay. Quickly, you note down this one and also you name these two parts, right? They are the parts of a fraction. Also, you write down reading method. If you want, you can use the different color, right? Hurry up, quickly.
I'm finished with my work, sir.
Right. All of you on the videos, right? It is better for you and me. right? First time I will revise your previous grade knowledge, right, before go to our new part. Right. Then also you studied in previous grade about types of fractures, right? In grade 6 class, how many types you studied? There are two types, no? Main two types. And I think there are three types you studied, but main two types. What are the two types? You studied about unit fractions. And also you studied about proper fractions, right? They are the main two types you studied in previous grade. Also, you studied how you can write the equivalent fractions for the given fraction, right? But also you remember another two types we have to study it in this grade. What are the two types? Improper fractions and mixed numbers, right? Improper fractions and mixed numbers. Okay, then let's go to note down the next part. Types of fractions. Types of fractions. New subtopic. Types of fractions. Types of fractions. Right. First type, write down. Also type an little description and also the examples I will give for this part. First type, write down unit fractions. Unit fractions. Unit fractions. Right. Do you remember if you participate last day seminar session, I discussed about these types, right? First two types I discussed the seminar session, right? Unit fractions mean which type of fractions? I told you there are two parts of a fraction, no? The upper part is the numerator, the lower part is the denominator. If a fraction numerator is 1, they are known as a unit fraction, right? Always the unit fraction's numerator should be 1, right? Okay, then let's go to note down small description about unit fractions. Quickly write down. If a fraction numerator is 1, 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 comma, they are known as, they are known as, they are known as a unit fraction, a unit fraction. They are known as a unit fraction. Again, I will say, you check. If the numerator of a fraction is 1, comma, they are known as a unit fraction. Then you can write few examples for the unit fractions, right? Quickly, I will say these parts because you studied in previous grade, right? ඔයගොල්ලෝ කලින් මේ ටික ඉගෙනගෙන තියෙනවා. ඒකින්ද මම ටිකක් ඉක්මනින් මේ ටික කියනවා. හරි? අලුත් පාර්ට් එකක් නෙවෙයි මේ. Right. What are the examples? I can write 1 over 8, right? 1 over 7, 1 over 5, 1 over 13, right? Like that fractions are known as unit fractions. Okay, also you write down few examples for the unit fractions. Right. Then you write down the second type. Also, this type you studied in grade 6 class. Proper fractions. Proper fractions. Proper fractions. Right. Proper fractions mean which type of fractions? I discussed with you there are two parts of a fraction, no? The upper part is the numerator, the lower part is the denominator. If a fraction numerator is less than to its denominator, we call them a proper fraction. හරි නිකන් හරියට ඔළුව පොඩි ඇඟලුකුයි වගේ. හරි උඩ තියෙන ඔළුව පොඩි නේද? පහළ තියෙන ඇඟ කොටස ලොකුයි. හරි උඩ පොඩි පහළ ලොකුයි. හරි එහෙනම් අපි ඒකත් පොඩ්ඩක් ලියමු මම examples ටිකුත් ලියන්නම්. You don't write these examples, okay? 13 over 25. Now look at 13 is less than to 25. 5 over 9. 5 is less than to 9, right? 9 over 13. 9 is less than to 13. 2 over 3. 2 is less than to 3. Right? Like these fractions are known as proper fractions. So you write down under the proper fractions this thought. If a fraction numerator, if a fraction numerator, if a fraction numerator if a fraction numerator is less than if a fraction of a numerator is less than its denominator its denominator its denominator right? Again I will say, if a fraction numerator is less than its denominator, comma, such fractions.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Can you repeat?
Okay. From the beginning, I will say again, look at, if the numerator of a fraction, if the numerator of a fraction is less than its denominator, comma, such fractions are known as proper fractions. Such fractions are known as proper fractions. Then you can note down few examples for the proper fractions, right? I wrote here, there are 4 examples: 13 over 25, 5 over 9, 9 over 13, 2 over 3, right? Like that. Few examples write down of your book as the examples for the proper fractions. Right. Are you clear these two types? That means you studied in previous grade also, okay? These two types. Right. I revise again. Right. Now let's go to discuss the new two types of the fractions, right? The types of fractions. Another new two types in grade 7 you have to study. Right. Third type, write down. Third one, write down improper fractions. Improper fractions. It is new type for grade 7, right? Improper fractions. Right. Proper fraction mean upper part is smaller than the lower part. No, that means numerator is smaller than to the denominator. Right? ඔළුව පොඩි ඇඟ ලොකුයි. නේද? ඒ අය.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Is third one equivalent fraction?
Sorry.
Is third one equivalent fraction?
Equivalent fractions mean not the type. It is the equivalent fractions we use to addition and subtraction for the fractions. Okay. It is not a type actually. Right. What are the types? There are four main types. Okay. Unit fractions, proper fractions, improper fractions, and mixed numbers. They are the types, main types. Right? But grade 6 class also you have to study about equivalent fractions, no? Also equivalent fraction knowledge we have to use in this grade for addition and subtractions, right? Later we will use it. Right. Improper fractions. Improper fractions mean like this fraction, okay? You think this is the head, this is the body. Right. How the ලොකු ඔළුව ලොකුයි නේද යාළුවෝ ඇඟ පුංචි හරි ඒ කියන්නේ numerator is larger than to its denominator, right? Like this fraction 13/7, right? 13/7. Numerator is larger than to the denominator. And another example 9/2, right? Numerator is 9, denominator is 2, right? 9 is greater than 2. That means numerator is larger than denominator. And another example 15/7, right? 7/5, right? Like that fractions are known as which name? Improper fractions, right? Are you clear? Improper fractions. Can you understand?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Is those fractions correct?
Sorry.
Is those fractions correct? Can we
Yes.
use it?
Yes, correct. We can use, right? These are another type. Okay. In this lesson, you can study, right? These are the actually correct fractions. Right. Okay, let's go to note down, small note under the subtopic improper fractions. Write down like this. If the numerator is, all of you note down. If the numerator is less or greater?
Greater.
Greater, no? If the numerator is greater than if the numerator is greater than its denominator, its denominator of a fraction again I will say if the numerator is greater than to its denominator of a fraction, comma, such fractions are such fractions are such fractions are known as such fractions are known as such fractions are known as what's the name? Improper fractions. Improper fractions. Improper fractions. Right. Now also you know the meaning of the improper fractions, no? Right? If the numerator is greater than to the denominator, we call them improper fractions. Also, you can note down few examples for the improper fractions. I wrote here 4 examples. If you want, you can write more examples, right? Right. ලියාගන්න බැරි වුණාද? Okay. Again, I will say improper fractions about improper fractions. Under the improper fractions, I gave the note. If the numerator of a fraction, if the numerator of a fraction is greater than its denominator of a fraction, comma, such fractions are known as improper fractions. Okay, then I told you note down the examples. Right, then we are going to discuss about another type. It is the last type of the fractions, right? You write down the fourth one. What is the last type? Mixed numbers, right? Actually, they are fractions, but we call them not mixed fractions, mixed numbers. Right. Now, all of you look at here. Before give the note, I will write down few examples. Then you try to understand how about the mixed numbers, how you can write the mixed numbers, right? What are the mixed numbers? Right. Look at this number. Can you identify? Can you understand?
Yeah,
When you
sir.
write the mixed numbers, you have to write a whole number and a fraction together. Right? A whole number and a fraction you have to write together. අපි whole number එකකුයි fractional part එකකුයි එකට ලියනවා. අන්න එහෙම ලියන ඒවාට අපි කියනවා මොනවා කියලාද? Mixed numbers. Right? Okay. Then you write down under the mixed numbers small description. When we write a whole number, WHOLE, a whole number, when we write a whole number and a fractional part, a fractional part together when we write a whole number and a fractional part together, comma, such fractions are known as what is the name? Mixed numbers, right? Mixed numbers. Such fractions are known as mixed numbers. Right. They are the types of fractions. Okay. Again, I will say the last time what are the types of fractions and how you can identify them and how you can write the examples. Okay. Right. Now look at these are the fraction types, right? Types of the fractions. There are 4 types we can mainly identify, right? Unit fractions, proper fractions, improper fractions, and mixed numbers. Unit fractions mean if a fraction numerator is 1, then we call them unit fractions. The examples you can see 1 over 8, 1 over 7, 1 over 5, 1 over 13, right? Like that, lot of examples we can discuss, no, for unit fractions. Then the second type I discussed with you, proper fractions. Proper fractions mean which type of fractions? If the numerator is less than to its denominator, they are known as proper fractions, right? Numerator is less than to its denominator, they are known as proper fractions. 13 over 25, 5 over 9, 9 over 13, 2 over 3, right? Like that fractions. Then the third type is improper fractions. Improper fractions mean its numerator is greater than to its denominator. right? If a fraction numerator is greater than to its denominator, they are known as improper fractions. Then you can see the examples: 13 over 7, 9 over 2, 15 over 7, 7 over 5, right? Like that, fractions are known as improper fractions. Then the fourth type, look at mixed numbers. Mixed numbers mean it is another type of fractions, right? When you write the mixed numbers, you have to use a whole number and fractional part. Then this whole number and fractional part, we have to write like this together, right? You have to write together. Then like these fractions are known as mixed numbers, right? Then the examples I wrote here: 2, 3 over 4, 5, 9 over 11, 3, 7 over 8, right? Like that, fractions are known as mixed numbers, right? Are you clear? Can you understand? Can you understand well?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we are going to discuss our next part, right? I told you these two are the new parts for you, no? In grade 7 class, right? Now we are going to discuss how you can convert mixed numbers into improper fractions and how you can convert improper fractions into mixed numbers, right? Because this converting part is important for your addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of fractions. In grade 7 class, you have to study about all types of fractions, addition and subtraction. In grade 8 class, you have to study about multiplication and division of fractions, right? එතනින් ඉවරද fractions? නෑ. In grade 9 class also you have study about fractions. Grade 10 as well as grade 11 also you have to study about fraction. So fraction is important lesson for your O-level examination. Okay, right. Then let's go to our next part. Write down the subtopic. New subtopic, write down. Converting mixed numbers into improper fractions. Converting mixed numbers into improper fractions. Converting mixed numbers into improper fractions. Right. Are you ready to study about how you can convert mixed numbers into improper fractions? Right. Keep the attention here. Right. Look at the board well. Right. Now we are going to discuss how you can convert mixed numbers into improper fractions. Right. Now look at the example. The first example I will write 2, 1 over 4. Then can you identify what is the whole number of this fraction? What is the whole number? Whole number is 2. Whole number is 2. What is the denominator?
4.
Denominator is 4. What is the numerator? Numerator is
1.
Then you remember, if the denominator of the mixed number is 4, also the denominator of the improper fraction should be equal value. It is also 4. Right? If the denominator of the mixed number is 4, also the denominator of the improper fraction is 4. Same denominators containing both mixed numbers and improper fractions. Then you have to get numerator, no? Right. Now look at how you can get the numerator. Right. This is the numerator getting method of the improper fraction. Right. Carefully look at, okay. First you have to multiply denominator and whole number. Right. Denominator and whole number. First you have to multiply. First you multiply denominator and whole number. Then you can get the answer, no? Right? Then you have to add the numerator value to this answer. Right? What is the numerator getting method of the improper fraction? First you have to multiply denominator and whole number. Then you can get the answer. Then you have to add numerator value to the answer. Right? Now you check how you can get it. What is the denominator? 4. Whole number is 2. First you multiply these two. 4 multiply 2. 4 multiply 2, what is the answer? 8.
8.
Then you add numerator value. What is the numerator? 1.
1.
8 plus 1.
Equals to 9.
8 plus 1.
Nine.
What is the answer? 9.
9.
So what is the numerator? 9. 9 over 4. Right? What is the mixed number? 2, 1 over 4. What is the improper fraction of it? 9 over 4. Can you understand?
Yes.
Denominators are same. Numerator, how you can get? First you multiply denominator and whole number. Then you add numerator value. Okay, it is the converting method, right? Numerator getting method. Right. Now look at another example. Second example. 5, 9 over 5, 4 over 9. Right. Can you tell me what is the denominator of this mixed number? 9.
9.
So improper fraction denominator should be same value, no? 9. Then we have to check the numerator. How you can get the numerator? First you multiply these two values. 9 times 5. 9 multiply 5 is 45. Then you add 4 numerator value. 45 plus 4, 49.
9.
So what is the improper fraction? 49 over 9.
9 over 9.
Right? Okay. Look at another example. 10, 5 over 7. Right. Denominator is 7. So improper fraction denominator same one. 7. Now we have to check the numerator. How you can get the numerator? First you multiply denominator and whole number. 7 times 10, 70. 70 plus numerator. 70 plus 5, 75.
75.
So what is the improper fraction? 75 over 7. Right? 75 over 7. Right. Who can understand now? Hands up. Right. Okay. Let's go to discuss another two examples. Look at the third one, fourth one. Fourth example. 2, 7 over 8. Denominator is 8. So improper fraction denominator should be same value, 8. Then we have to check the numerator. To get the numerator, first you have to multiply denominator and whole number. 8 multiplied 2, 16. 16 plus numerator, 16 plus 7, 16 plus 7, 23.
23.
23 over 8, right? 23 over 8. Very easy, no? Right? Very easy. Right? This is a method, right? You have to remember. Fifth one, last one, right? I think it is enough. 12, 3 over 4. Denominator is 4. So, improper fraction denominator, same one, no? 4. 4 multiply 12, 48. 48 plus 3, 51.
51.
So, the improper fraction is 51 over 4. Right? Okay, it is the method mixed numbers convert into improper fractions. Right? Then again, we will discuss improper fractions, how you can convert into mixed numbers. Right? Okay, then you write down word form. Do you want to write converting method? අර මම මුලින් දීපු numerator එක හදාගන්න විදිය ඕනද?
No need, sir.
Okay, if you want, you can note down using the different color pen. හරි? subtopic එක ලියලා ඕනනම් different color pen එකකින් ලියා ගන්න. Right? This is the numerator getting method. Right? Denominator multiply whole number, add numerator. Then the denominator should be also the same denominator of mixed number. It is the converting method mixed numbers into improper fraction. Right? First you note down this one, then you write down these examples.
So should we copy the examples?
Just write down these examples of your book.
I have finished with my work, sir.
Finish, sir. Completed, sir.
Right. Okay, now I think all of you can understand, no, this part well. Right? This is the mixed numbers convert into improper fractions. Right? It is the method. Then later you can understand why we have to study this part. Right? මොකටද අපි මේවා ඉගෙන ගන්න? හේතුවක් තියෙන්න අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න නේද? එහෙනම් මොකටද ඉගෙන ගන්න? හරි බලමු. අපේ ඊළඟ පාර්ට්ස් වලදී ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තේරෙයි මොකටද මේක අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න.
Done, sir. I did my work, sir.
Right. Can you tell me anyone still writing? Who are still writing? Lena, innata?
Sir, I'm still writing.
Still writing?
No, sir.
No. Finish. හරි දැන් අපි මේ පාර්ට් එක කරානේ පොඩි රිවර්ස් එකක් දාමු නේද දැන් ආ රිවර්ස් එකක් දාලා අනිත් පැත්තට යමු right okay right now all of you write down the next subtopic next subtopic write down converting improper fractions into mixed numbers. Convert improper fractions into mixed numbers. Right. කොච්චර පාඩම් එනවද second term එක there are 20 lessons you have to study for your second term right already you studied for first term 9 lessons no then again another 11 lessons you have to study for your second term that means first 20 lessons you have to remember well for your second term right then let's go to discuss this part right now we are going to discuss how you can convert improper fractions into mixed numbers earlier we discussed about how you can convert mixed numbers into improper fractions now the other side we are going to discuss converting improper fractions into mixed numbers right let's go to discuss few examples look at the first example 13 over 5 right 13 over 5 mean which type of fractions improper fraction right now we have to convert into mixed number right now look at how you can convert these improper fractions into mixed number what is the numerator numerator is 30 what is the denominator denominator is 5 so first you have to divide numerator by its denominator that means 13 you have to divide by 5 using the long division method you can divide it right 13 divide 5 right how many 5s for 13 2 2 times 5 10
10.
what is the remaining value
3.
3
3.
right can you tell me when you write a mixed number how many numbers you have to use there are 3 numbers no what are the 3 numbers whole number denominator and numerator I received 3 number here. 5, 3, 2. Where we have to write these 3? Correct. You have to remember it. This answer you have to write as the whole number. Right? It is the whole number. This remainder value you have to write as the numerator. Correctly you remember the positions, right, where we have to write these numbers. Then this divided value you have to write as the denominator. So how you can write this one as the mixed number? Whole number is 2. Numerator is 3. And denominator is 5. So what is the mixed number? 2, 3 over 5. Is it correct? You can check it. Reverse. You know how you can convert mixed numbers into improper fractions. Denominator is 5. It is okay. Numerator 5 times 2, 10. 10 plus 3, 13. Correct. Right? Are you clear? How you can convert improper fractions into mixed numbers. Right. Let's go to discuss another example. After that, you can note down. Look at the second example. 27 over 4. Right? 27 over 4. It is an improper fraction. We want to convert into mixed number. So what you have to do? 27 you have to divide by 4 using the long division method. Right? 27 divide 4. How many 4s for 27? 6. 6 times 4, 24. Remaining value, what is the remaining value? 3. Now correctly you have to write the positions of these values. Denominator, numerator, whole number, right? Answer you have to write where? Whole number, right? So whole number is 6. This remainder value is
Numerator.
3.
Numerator.
Numerator. 3 is the numerator. This divided value is 4. 4 is the denominator. Right. Now you check it. Correct or incorrect? 4, 4. Denominator is okay. 4 times 6, 24. 24 plus 3, 27.
27.
Correct. Correct. Right. Are you clear? Can you understand?
Yes,
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
What
sir.
if we get the remainder as 0?
Remainder as 0. Like that, fractions not will be given like this questions. Okay. Right. Remainder as 0 mean they should be the whole numbers. Okay. They should be the whole numbers. You think this one? 24 over 6. Right. 24 over 6 mean, you know, 24 and 6 you can divide by 6. 24 over 6 mean what is the value? 4. It should be the whole number, right? Also, if you want, we can check. හරි. ඔන්න අපි check කරලා බලමු. 24 divide 6. 24 divide 6, 4. 4 times 6, 24. Remaining 0. So how you can write it? 4, 6 over 0. හරි. අපි ඒ වගේ ලියන්නේ නැහැ fractions. එහෙම දෙන්නේ නැහැ. හරි. ඒතර මේ වගේ එකක් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම whole number එකක්. හරි. එහෙනම් කවදාවත් mixed numbers වලට numerator 0 වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So how to read these mixed numbers?
Mixed numbers we can read 6, 3 over 4. If you want, you can read 6 and 3 over 4. Right? Normally we read 6, 3 over 4. First
Okay,
you
sir.
read the whole number part. After that you read the fractional part.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
Right. Okay, quickly you note down. Remember well these positions. Okay. It is important. හරි මේක මතක නැතුන මොනවද කරන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ පොතේ පිටු හරවනවානේ මුලින් හදපු ගාන බලලා කොහෙද නියුමරේටර් එක කොහෙද ඩිනොමිනේටර් එක නේද හරි එහෙම බෑ හරි පොත් හරව කරන්න බෑ ඔළුවේ තියෙන්න ඕන මේව කොහෙද අපි ලියන්නේ right quickly do right you can understand this one it is not difficult okay right කියලා දෙන්න ඕනද
No, sir.
හරි
No need. No, sir.
හරි ඔන්න මෙසේජ් එකක් කියලා දෙන එක නෙන්නේ මම කියන්නම් අනිත් අය ලියා ගන්න 13 over 5. 13 over 5 means the improper fraction you have to convert into mixed number. So this numerator you have to divide by 5. Okay, numerator you divide by the denominator. 13 divide 5. Using the long division method you can do it. 13 divide 5 2. 2 times 5 10. 13 minus 10 3. හරි එතකොට මේකට අදාළ කොටසක් නෙවෙයි long division නේ. ඔයගොල්ලෝ grade 6 එකේදී එහෙම ඉගෙන ගත්ත long division. හරි. ඒතර ඒ විදිහට ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේක divide කරගන්න. හරි. divide කරගත්තාම මෙතන එනවා quotient එක answer is 2 remainder is 3 and the divided value is 5. Then this answer should be the whole number of the mixed number. හරි මේ mixed number එක ලියනකොට එයාගේ whole number එක තමයි මේක මේ remaining එක තමයි numerator එක යාගේ මේ divided කරපු value එක තමයි යාගේ denominator එක. හරි එහෙනම් මේ positions හරියට ලියන්න 2 it is the whole number 3 is the numerator and 5 is the denominator. So 2 3 over 5 it is the mixed number. Right. Now I will give 3 examples for you to do alone. Okay. Right. I will give improper fractions. You convert into mixed numbers. Right. Third one. I will write here. Third one. 63 over 6. Fourth one, 19 over 3. And fifth one, 84 over 9.
I finished my work, sir.
Right. Okay.
Finish, sir. Done and
Done,
dusted,
sir.
sir.
Sir, I completed.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
What did you do? I had a connection problem.
Which one you did finally?
Converting improper fractions into mixed numbers.
Then I gave, there are two examples I early discussed. After that, I gave another three examples for you, right? Another three questions I gave for you, right? To do alone. Now I'm going to discuss these three questions answers, right?
Yes.
Right. Now let's go to check the answers, right? 63 over 6. 63, you have to divide by 6 using the long division method. 6 divides 6, 1. 1 times 6, 6. 6 minus 6, 0. Then you have to take this 3 here. 3 divides 6, 0. 0 times 6, 0. Remaining 3. Then we can write the relevant mixed number. This answer should be the whole number. No? So whole number is 10. This remainder value is the numerator. Numerator is 3. And this divided value is the denominator. Denominator is 6. Right? So what is the answer? 10,
10, 3
3
over
over 6. Like these fractions also you can write the simplest form. Right? I will discuss later. In addition and subtraction part, I will discuss them. Right, now you remember this, like this method, we can write the mixed number. Right, then look at the next one, 19 over 3. 19 we have to divide by 3. You check how many 3's for 19? 6. 6 times 3, 18. 19 minus 18, 1. So what is the answer? 6, 1 over 3. Are you correct these two?
Yes, sir. I'm good. Yes, sir.
Correct. Right, then let's go to the fifth part. 84 divide 9. 84 over 9. 84 we have to divide by 9. Now you have to know the multiplication table as well. Right, now you are in grade 7, no? Right, 84 divide 9.
9.
9 times 9, 81. Remaining 3.
3.
So you can write the mixed number 9,
9, 3 over 9.
3 over 9.
3 over 9.
Right, it is the converting method, improper fractions into mixed number. Right, now both part I discuss with you how you can convert mixed numbers into improper fractions and improper fractions into mixed numbers. Right, both part, are you clear? Well,
Yes, sir.
right.
Yes, sir.
Then also in this lesson we have to discuss about comparison of the fractions, and also we have to discuss about addition and subtraction of any type of fractions, right? Proper fraction, improper fraction, then also mixed numbers, right? Containing any type of addition, we have to discuss, right? Before go to discuss the comparison part, I'm going to discuss with you about the addition and subtraction, right? Finally, I will discuss about the comparison. Little bit long lesson, no fraction. හරි ඔයගොල්ලෝ මතකයි මේ වගේ lesson එකක් තිබුණා part 1 2 කියලා කලින් උත් නේ lesson number 4
Factors
right.
and multiples.
Factors and multiples අන්න ඒ වගේ මේකත් ටිකක් දිගට තියෙන lesson එකක් but I think normally today and next day we can complete, right? Maybe, right? Okay, then also I will give the homework part from this discussed two parts. You note down the homework. 10.1 exercise you have to complete, okay, as the homework. Next day I will discuss. Very easy. First question given, you have to choose the improper fractions. Second question, mixed numbers given, you have to convert into improper fractions. And third one given, improper fractions given, you have to convert into mixed numbers. Then finally given the description as the question. You have to read and do them. Okay.
So do we have to do
all
exercise 10.2?
10.1 all questions you do.
Okay, sir.
Right. 10.1 ඔක්කොම ටික කරන්න. Okay. Right. Now I am going to discuss about addition of fractions. So all of you write down the subtopic. Addition of fractions. Right? Addition of fractions. Addition of fractions. Have you studied about addition of fractions early, grade 6 class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, fraction lesson, no? Normal addition and subtraction you study. Right. In this part, I am going to discuss with you about two types of additions with containing equal denominators fractions and with containing unequal denominators fractions. Right. First you write as a point with equal denominator fractions. With equal denominator fractions. හරි එතකොට අපි second term එක අද තමයි start කරන්නේ. හරිද? එතකොට මෙතන අපේ permanent classes වලට join නොවන අයත් ඉන්නවද join වෙලා? එහෙම අය ඉන්නව නම් එතකොට next day ඉඳලා ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ class links එන්නේ අපේ paid groups වලට. right? එතකොට paid groups වලදී ඔයගොල්ලන්ට grade 7 එකේ ක්‍රම දෙකකට join වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඕන නම් maths වලට විතරක් join වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් 5 subjects package එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒකට join වෙන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? maths වලට විතරක් join වෙන අයට monthly fees එක 800. අර subjects 5 තියෙන package එකට join වෙන අයට monthly fees 2000 5 subjects package. හරි? එතකොට අර permanent classes වලට join වෙන අය ඉන්නවා නම් අලුතෙන් ආපු මෙතන ඒ අයට පුළුවන් ඒ අදාළ monthly payment එක කරලා paid group එකට join වෙලා permanent classes වලට දිගටම join වෙන්න. හරි? එතකොට next day ඉඳලා ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ links එන්නේ paid group වලට විතරක්. right? okay. Right. Let's go to discuss some examples for the addition of fractions with equal denominator fractions. Right. Now look at the example number 1. 2/7 add 3/7. When you for subtraction the fractions, be carefully. First you have to check the denominators. If you want to add and subtraction of fractions, the denominators should be equal, right? If the denominators are unequal, we can't add or subtract the fractions. First we have to do equal them. Okay, are you clear? Denominators equal නම් විතරයි අපිට fractions add කරන්න subtract කරන්න පුළුවන්. unequal නම් බෑ. බැරි නම් බෑ කියලා නිකන් ඉන්නේ. හරි? equal කරගන්නවා. අපි next discuss කරනවා කොහොමද equal කරන්නේ. right? okay. right. Now let's go to discuss. very easy no? මතකද? 2 plus 5 3 5 7 plus 7 14. So what is the answer? 5/14. Is it correct?
No.
No.
We have to keep the same denominator.
We can't do like this, right? It is incorrect. So what you have to do? If the two denominators are equal, your answer denominator should be same denominator, 7. You don't add 7 plus 7, 14, right? 7. So what you have to do? You have to add two numerators if the denominators are equal. So 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. So what is the 5/7? Right? 5/7. You can add or subtract the fractions like this if the denominators are equal. Right? If the denominators are equal, it is no problem. You can do. Right? Now look at another example. 5/11 plus 3/11. These two denominators are equal, no? So answer denominator should be same one. You have to add two numerators because these two denominators are equal. So 5 plus 3, what is the answer? 8. 8/11. Okay, you don't write, look at here. Look at another example. 9/19 plus 9/19 plus 12/19. How about these two denominators? They are equal, no? So your answer denominator should be same denominator. Then what you have to do? You have to add two numerators. 9 plus 12. 9 plus 12, what is the answer? 21. 21/9. You remember well. How about this fraction? Which type?
Improper fraction.
Improper fractions, no? Remember well, you can't keep improper fractions as the final answers. Okay? If you receive the improper fraction as the answer, what we have to do? you have to convert into mixed number. හරිද? ඔන්න මතක තියාගන්න point එකක්. improper fractions එකක් ආවා කියලා answer එකට මෙහි මිරි කැලි දෙකක් ගහන්නේ නැහැ. හරි? ගහලා දෙන්න පුළුවන් ටීචර්ට බලන්න කියලා. ඒතකොට ටීචර් මොකද කරන්නේ? ලකුණක් දෙකක් අඩු කරනවා. හරි? ඇයි හේතුව? ඔයා අන්තිමට ගිහිල්ලා නැහැ මේකේ. අන්තිම වෙනකම් කරලා නැහැ වැඩි. හරිද? එහෙනම් හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න improper ආවොත් එයා නෙවෙයි final answer එක අපි convert කරන්න ඕනේ යා mix number එකකට. අන්න ඒකට තමයි මම කලින් mix number convert කරන්න කිව්වේ. හරි? පැහැදිලිනේ? Right. How you can convert this one? 21 over 9. 21 divide 9. 21 divide 9, 2. 2 times 9, 18. Remaining 3. Right? So how you can write the answer? 2, 3 over 9. Are you clear? Can you understand? Right? Remember this point, okay? Remember this point well. හරි. නැත්නම් මේක ලේසි කියලා නේද ඕන කෙනෙක් එකතු කරගෙන යනවා. මතක තියාගන්න මෙහෙම આવොත් ඒක mix number එකට convert කරන්න ඕන. Right. Okay, quickly write down these examples of your book. Sorry. Here 19, no? Okay. 19. So answer is incorrect, huh? Okay, 21 over 19 means also the improper fraction. So 21, you have to convert into 21. You have to divide by 19. 21 divided by 19, 1. 1 times 19, 19. Remaining 2. So the answer is 1, 2 over 19. Right. ඊළඟ mix numbers ලියනකොට මතක තියාගන්න සමහර ළමයි මෙහෙම ලියනවා 1 ලිව්වා 1 over 2 ලිව්වා. කොහොම ලියන්නේ නැහැ. මේ මොනවද? 11 over 12 නේ. 11 over 2. mix number එක කොයිද ලියන්න ඕන? මෙන්න මේ line එක මැදට වෙන්න. හරි? මේක තව පහළට ගිහින්. හරි? මේක මැදට වෙන්න තමයි whole number එක ලියන්නේ. Okay, quickly note down these 3 examples.
I have done my work, sir.
Right, okay.
Done and dusted, sir.
Done, sir.
I did my work, sir.
Right. All of you on the videos also. Now I can see only few students.
Done, sir.
I have done my work, sir.
Right. Anyone still writing these examples? No. Finish all of it. Right. Then it is the fractions addition with containing the equal denominators. Okay. Now we are going to discuss how you can add the fractions with unequal denominators. Unequal denominators. Right. Next point, write down. It is another type of addition with unequal denominators. Fractions with unequal denominator fractions. Right. Do you remember the fourth lesson I discussed with you? Finding the LCM. Do you remember? Finding method of LCM?
Yes.
Okay. Again, I will revise it, right, quickly. You think we want to find the LCM of 2 and 8, right? You want to find the LCM of 2 and 8. Then what you have to do? You can divide these two numbers together by prime numbers. What are the prime numbers? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11,
Nine.
13, 17, 19, like that numbers. Prime numbers mean if a number has only two factors, we call them a prime number, right? So you can divide these two numbers by 2. So 2 divide 2, 1. 8 divide 2, 4. Right? This is the revise of the finding the LCM, right, of the numbers. Then again, this value I can divide by 2. 1 is okay, not need to divide again. 4 divide 2, 2. Again, this 2 I can divide by 2. 1 is okay. 2 divide 2, 1. Right? Until receive like this 1, you have to divide these values. Then what is the LCM? You have to multiply these prime numbers. 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. Right? So 2 and 8, LCM is 8. Right. Now let's go to discuss how you can add the fractions with unequal denominators. You think I want to add 1 over 2n, 3 over 8, right? 1 over 2 and 3 over 8. Then can you do like this? 1 plus 3, 4, 2 plus 8, 10. Can you do? Can't. Early I told you if you want to add two fractions, the fractions denominator should be equal denominators. Right? අනිවාර්යෙන් fraction දෙකේ denominators equal වෙන්න ඕන. එහෙම නැතුව අපිට add කරන්න බෑ අපිට ඕන විදියට. Right? Equal වෙලා තියෙන්න ඕන. වෙලා නැත්නම් කරගන්න ඕන. හරි? කරගන්නේ කොහොමද? මෙන්න මේ LCM එක. හරිද? කොහොමද LCM එක හොයන්නේ? What are the two denominators? 2 and 8. Okay? 2 and 8. So you have to find the LCM of 2 and 8. Okay, what is the LCM? 8. It is the common denominator for these two fractions. Right? If the LCM is 8, these two fractions you can write as denominator 8. හරිද පැහැදිලිද? හරි LCM එක හෙව්වා මේ දෙක unequal හින්දා අපිට LCM එක 8 ආවා. එහෙනම් අපි කරන්නේ මොකද්ද? මේ fractions දෙකේම denominator 8 වෙන විදියට හදා ගන්න. Right? Okay, how you can convert this fraction into denominator 8? What you have to do? 2 we have to
Multiply by
convert
4.
into 8. So
Multiply
you have to
by 4.
multiply, equivalent fraction knowledge, you have to multiply. Okay. Equivalent fractions mean what? If the uh, you have to multiply both numerator and denominator by same whole number, right? So this fraction you have to multiply by 4. Also the numerator you have to multiply by 4. Right? Then 2 times 4, 8. 1 times 4, 4. The second fraction not need to change, no, because its denominator is 8. Also I want the denominator same one, 8. So this fraction not need to change, so you can write it as 3 over 8. Now check these two denominators, they are equal, right? The question given unequal denominators, but I convert into equal denominators. Now you can add, no? If the two denominators are equal, your answer denominator is 8. You have to simplify these two numerators, right? 4 plus 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. So what is the answer? 7 over 8. 7 over 8. Can you understand? What you have to do if the fractions given unequal denominators? How you can convert into equal denominators? පැහැදිලිද? කොහොමද අපි equal කරගන්නේ කියන එක. හරි? Okay. Quickly write down the first example of your book. හරි. එතකොට මේකේ LCM එක හොයන්න ඕනනේ. අපි එක පැත්තකින් ඉක්මනට හොයමු. හරි? මේ විදිහට පහලට හදාගත්තා නම් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මේක ලේසි වෙයි. Sorry, here denominator, no? Denominator, right?
Done, sir.
Please, sir.
Done writing, sir.
Please writing, sir.
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
Right.
I did my work, sir.
Right. Okay. Then let's go to discuss another example. The second example, 17 over 12 add 9 over 8. Right? 17 over 12 add 9 over 8. Right. Then you check the two denominators, they are unequal, no? So what you have to do? හරි දැන් සමහර ළමයි බොරු කරනවා හොඳේ බොරු කරන්නේ නැහැ ඔයගොල්ලෝ. එහෙම බොරු කරන්න ගියොත් කවදා හරි වැරදෙනවා. හරි මොනවද කරන බොරුව? මෙන්න මේ දෙක මල්ටිප්ලයි කරනවා. මෙයා මල්ටිප්ලයි කරනවා 8 වලින් මෙයා මල්ටිප්ලයි කරනවා 12 වලින්. හරි එහෙම ක්‍රම නැහැ. මෙයා මල්ටිප්ලයි කරනවා 8 වලින් මෙයා මල්ටිප්ලයි කරනවා 2 වලින්. අර ඩිනොමිනේටර්ස් දෙක චේන්ජ් කරලා දෙන්න මල්ටිප්ලයි කරගන්න. හරි එහෙම කරන්න එපා. LCM හොයන්න. පොඩි විනාඩියක් ගියාට කමක් නැහැ LCM එක හොයන්න. right. Denominators are unequal, no? So quickly you have to find the LCM of 12 and 8. Right. Quickly find LCM 12 and 8.
24.
Right. All of you find, okay? මේවා පැත්තකින් හදන්න ඉක්මනට. LCM එක divide කරලා හදන්න.
Finish, sir.
Okay. 12 and 8 you have to divide by the prime numbers. Right? 12, 8 divide by prime numbers. First I can divide by 2. 12 divide to 6, 8 divide to 4. Also, we can divide by 2. 6 divide to 3, 4 divide to 2. Again, this 2 I can divide by 2. 3 we can't divide, so you have write as 3. 2 divide to 1. Then we can divide by 3. 3 divide 3, 1, 1. Now you can multiply these prime numbers. 2 multiply to 4, 4 multiply to 8, 8 multiply 3, 24. Right, 24. So LCM is 24. So the common denominator is 24. Now I can write these two fractions as the denominator 24. Right? Then we check first fraction, we have to multiply by which value?
2.
Yes. 12 you have to convert into 24, no? So 12 multiplied 2 is 24. So this fraction you have to multiply by 2. If you multiply 2 by denominator, also you have to multiply the numerator by 2. 17 multiplied to 34. 8 also you have to convert into 24. 8 you have to multiply which value? By 3.
3.
So both numerator and denominator you have to multiply by 3. 9 times 3, 27. Right, now I converted these two denominators as the same denominator, equal value. So both denominators are equal. So your answer denominator is 24. Now you have to add these two numerators, 34 plus 27. Right. 34 plus 27, 11 remaining 1, 6, 61. Is it the final answer?
61 now 24.
Final answer? No. Why? It is an improper fraction. So you have to convert into mixed number. Right? 61 we have to divide by 24. 61 you have to divide by 24. How many 24s for 61? You can guess. How many? 2. 2. Right? 2 times 24, 48. Remaining 11 minus 8, 3.
3.
5 minus 4, 1.
1.
What is the answer? 2, 13 over
13 over 24.
24. So I can write the answer 2, 13 over 24. It is the answer. Right. Are you clear now? Can you understand how you can add with unequal denominator fractions? If you can't understand any position, you can inform me. හරි මොකක් හරි point එකක් තේරෙන්නේ නැත්නම් අහන්න. Right. Now I will give another question for you. You try to get the answer, right, with yourself without my help. After that, I will explain. Only you can add two fractions. Can't you add three fractions, four fractions? Can't you add?
Answer.
Can. Right. Same method you have to follow. Okay. If the question given there are three fractions addition, first you check the denominators of three fractions. If the three denominators are unequal, you have to get the equal denominator. Right? That means these three denominators you have to find the LCM. හරි අය numbers තුනේම LCM එක හොයාගන්න. එතකොට equal කරගන්න පුළුවන්. Right. දැන් මම fractions තුනක එකක් දෙන්නම් add කරන්න. Right. Okay. You write down the next question. 1/4 plus 3/10 plus 4/5. When you add these fractions, first you have to do what? First you have to find the LCM of which one? 4, 10,
10, 5.
right? 4, 10, 5. There are three numbers. First you have to find the LCM of these three.
So if the number 40 over 40, the number should come as 1, right?
Sorry.
If the fraction comes as 40 over 40,
Yes.
I
Yes.
mean like 3 over 3.
14 over 14 means the answer is 1. 5 over 5 is 1. Right? 10 over 10 is 1. 20 over 20 is... Yes.
So how could we add that?
Sorry, what? What you
How
have
can
read?
we add 1 like 1 over 3 over 2 like that?
Do you want to ask another question? Different one.
No, so in the same question I got answer like that. And I don't know how to add 1 with a fraction.
What is the 14 denominator?
I got 40 over 40 and
40.
the answer is 1, right?
40 over 40. 40. No. LCM is not 40.
I did my work.
Right.
So I done my work.
Right. Did you find the LCM? LCM of these three?
Yes, sir.
What is LCM?
LCM is 20.
20, no? 20. So you have to find the LCM of 4, 10, and 5. First, I will find it. 4, 10, 5. So you can divide by 2. 4 divide 2, 2. 10 divide 2, 5. 5 we can't divide, so you have write it. Then again, at least one number you can divide by 2, you have to divide it. 2 we can divide by 2. 1, 5, and 5 we can't divide. Now, again, we can't divide by 2. Then the next prime number is 3. Also, we can't divide by 3.
5.
Next prime number is 5. Now we can divide by 5. 1, 5 divide 5, 1. 5 divide by 1, 5 divide by 1. Then LCM means you have to multiply these prime numbers. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 5, 20. So LCM is 20. Now I can write these three fractions denominator as 20. Right? Then the first fraction you can understand, for you have to convert into 20. So you have to multiply by 5. So both numerator and denominator you have to multiply by 5. 1 times 5, 5. Second fraction denominator 10. We want to convert into 20. So 10 you have to multiply by 2. So numerator you have to multiply by same value. 3 times 2, 6. 5 convert into 20. To convert 5 into 20, you have to multiply by 4. So this value you have to multiply by 4. 4 times 4, 16.
16.
Now all denominators are 20. So answer denominator is 20. You have to add 5, 6, and 16.
27.
5 plus 6, 11. 11 plus 16, 27. So the fraction answer is 27 over 20. Is it the final answer?
No, sir.
No,
No,
because
sir.
it is an improper fraction. No, we can't keep improper fractions as the final answer. If you receive the improper fraction, you have to convert into mixed number. 27 you have to divide by 20.
20.
1. 1 times 20, 20. Remaining 7. So
Remaining 7.
1 is the whole number. 7 numerator,
20.
denominator 20. So the answer is 1, 7 over 20. Right? 1, 7 over 20. Right. Now, is it okay? Can you do like these questions now? Are you clear the method?
Yes, sir.
Right. If the fractions denominators are equal, it is no problem, no? හරි එහෙම දුන්නොත් හරි ෂෝක් කිසි ගැටලුවක් නැහැ නේද? But if the fractions denominators are unequal, it is a problem. So we have to convert into equal denominators. To convert into equal denominators, we use the knowledge of LCM finding method. Right? After you find the LCM, it is the least common multiple, no? හරි කුඩාම පොදු ගුණාකාරය. හරි ඒතර ඒක තමයි common denominator එක වෙන්නේ. හරි ඊට පස්සේ අපිට you can use the equivalent fraction knowledge, then you can write the equivalent fractions, then finally you can simplify. Right? Now in this lesson also we have to discuss about how you can add mixed numbers. Also we have to discuss about subtraction. Right? දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ addition එක හරියටම තේරුම් ගත්තා නම් subtraction එක මහ ලොකු දෙයක් නෙවෙයි. හරි? addition එකේදී මොකනවද අපි කරේ? denominators equal කළා අර numerators add කරා. subtraction එකේදී මොනවද කරන්නේ? denominators equal කළා numerators subtract කරනවා. Right? Then also we have to discuss comparison of fractions. හරි ඒතර comparison ගැනත් අපිට ඉගෙන ගන්න තියෙනවා. හරි දැන් මම ඕගොල්ලන්ට එක homework එකක් දුන්නා නේද මේ week එකේ කරන්න කියලා. මොකද්ද homework එක? 10.1. 10.1 no? Okay, you mark the homework. 10.1 is one homework, and also another homework you mark 10.3 exercise. 10.3. Right? 10.3 given there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? There are 7 questions given. All are the addition. Right? Some questions having the same denominator, some having the unequal denominators. Right? Okay, these two are the homework. Right, what are the points you studied today? I discussed with you the basic points I discussed of the fraction. Right, then also the new parts I discussed for grade 7. I introduced improper fractions, mixed numbers, right, and also the examples for improper fractions and mixed numbers. Then also I discussed with you how you can convert mixed numbers convert into improper fractions and improper fractions convert into mixed numbers. Then finally also I discussed with you how you can add any type of fractions except mixed numbers. හරි mixed numbers නැතුව අනිත් ඕනම fraction එකක් add කරන්න මේ වෙනකොට අද දවසේදී ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන්කම එන්න ඕන නේද? Right? Equal denominators containing fractions, unequal denominators containing fractions. Then next day I will discuss you how you can add the mixed numbers containing questions. Okay? Mixed numbers තියෙනවා කොහොමද add කරන්නේ? ඊට පස්සේ ඔක්කොම ජාතිය subtractions කොහොමද කරන්නේ? හරි ඊට පස්සේ අපිට comparison. හරි fractions කොහොමද compare කරන්නේ? Okay? They are the remaining points we have to discuss. Right? Are you clear today's discuss part? Can you understand all?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I'm going to stop the class session today. Next week again we can meet with the remaining part, and also I will discuss the answers for these homework questions so you complete when you participate the next class session of this homework. Right? Okay, thank you for joining all of you. Good night and goodbye. See you next day.
Goodbye, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. Have a nice day, sir. Thank you, sir.